Asatu ma sadgamaya tamasho ma jyotirgamaya mrityorma amritangamaya aviravir maedhi rudra jatte dakshinam mukham te namang pahi nityam te namang pahi nityam. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. O Lord, lead us from the unreal to the real. Lead us from darkness to light. Lead us from death to immortality. And evermore shine in our hearts with your resplendent face. Om peace, peace, peace. So we are in the 7th chapter, and in a very important place. It is Mahavakya Vichar with the implied meaning, indicated. What is the meaning? Tat means that. That means that absolute reality minus all the power to create, sustain, restrain. These are powers. That is not thought. That is one step down. It is Ishvara. But thought is that absolute truth, unchangeable, and have no limitation of time, space, causation. That which permeates everywhere, Brahman. And Tvam means what is the consciousness minus all these adjuncts, all rubbish things to throw out. Not the body, not the mind, not the emotion, not the intellect, not this, everything out, 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 out. So when this is two things are all the same, not only knowing that is that, and this is consciousness and that is also consciousness, but it is important to know that these two are one and absolute one. Tattamasi. That is the... So we read on the verse 15 and 16. Now we'll read 17. 15 we read, Ya sangbit saisha satma chaitannang brahmanishchunu twang padas chalak shangtaj gyatavyam guru bhakyata. Ya sangbit, that which is the consciousness, that absolute consciousness, Saiva Swatma, that is your Atma, that cosmic consciousness and your own consciousness, one. So Atma, Chaitanyam, no, this is called consciousness. No, that is called Brahman. There is no distinction between one drop of water and the infinite ocean. So that consciousness is here, and that cosmic consciousness, there cannot be any separation. And Tang padasya laksham, what is the indicated meaning of Tvam? I point out Tam, Tat, Tam, Asi. When indicated by this way, Tang padasya laksham, what is indicated there, what is the end meaning of that? That's Gyatabbam. That you have to know. What do you mean by thou? By listening to the Guru. Why it is called Mahavakya? That's why people get this Guru Vakya at the time of sannyas. They get the monastic vows. That time Guru tells, thou art that. Or whatever the tradition. I am that. Aham Brahmasmi. Tat tamasi. Thou art that. Prajnanam Brahma. The consciousness is Brahman. I am Atma Brahma. This Atman is Brahman. These are the great dictums. And somebody says Sarvam Kallidang Brahma also, but normally these four are considered to be Mahavakyas. And Sarvam Kallidang Brahma, everything is permeated by that one consciousness. It is Brahman and Brahman alone. So this is the end result of all spiritual practice. But this is to be learned from the teacher. Why? We are also talking. This talking will not be complete unless it comes from a real, genuine spiritual teacher who can transmit that knowledge and wisdom. Now he says, giving an example, a Guru teaches us, and you have to then Sravana, Manana, Nididhasana. That's the whole life job. Very simple formula. You are that. That's a simple formula. The whole life's job is how to achieve that consciousness which is one here and that. That consciousness and this consciousness is the same. That all pervaded consciousness. There is no division in that. To experience that, that is the goal of life, and it takes whole life and life and life. 1 life, 2 life, 10 lives, God knows how many. And that example, that's why it is, whole text talks about that. All the end meaning, to achieve this end meaning is the goal of all Vedanta scriptures. Or all scriptures. You were reading Bhagavat. Every now and then they're talking about ultimate truth is that same. So, to get an example, they are bringing the example of Ghata, Kaso, Mahakaso, Ivo, Jani, Hicho, Ekotam. Akasha, the space of Ghata, a pitcher, and Mahakasha, the grand space. Ja, Ivo, like exactly like that. The space is the same space. You put a pitcher or put a glass, the space covered by the glass and the outer space beyond the glass is the same space. As it is so, akhandatang bhavet aikam. They are akhanda, unbreakable. You cannot break the space. You can build a wall, concrete wall, steel wall, or earthen wall. Whatever you do, you cannot divide the space. You cannot divide the consciousness. It is absolutely one. Division comes in ignorance when you think I am the body. Then immediately the God comes. This God is coming. Even you say, I am the ego, I. And that's making separation from the big I. Ramakrishna gave the example. The stick in the water, you put into the bucket, put bucket full of water, and put a stick. And you see, it is broken. Due to refraction, it is happening. But I see it is broken. You see because you are seeing through the duality, seeing through this level of put into the water. So, but there is no separation. This is only one, but you look at that, it is broken to two. So, akhandattam, this is the unbroken nature of that consciousness. Bhavet, vaikam. That will be the vaikam is unity. When it will come? Unity, gatva, knowing unity of that cosmic consciousness and individual consciousness. Cosmic space and individual space. Thakur gave the example. You have 10 pitchers and break one by one. He gave the example of another example, the reflection theory, that is called the avasavad. The sun reflected into the water of the pitcher. And if according to the color of the pitcher, size of the pitcher, you can see the same sun reflected differently in different one. But you break them, all the rays go back to the same sun. It is the same sun when reflected, or you see as reflected, the sun remaining the same. So only division is Ghata Akaso Mahakaso. It is a very simple formula. One day one devotee was talking that Mahasananda Swami was giving a class, and one student came and said that, oh Swami, it is very difficult to understand. They said, what? So simple. Ghatakasa, Mahakasa. Remember 2 words. Space within the ghata and space beyond, infinite space. What is the difference? This is one. This is whole of spirituality. Dvaitam, wherever duality, that is death. Duality is ignorance. So non-duality is the real truth. Therefore, akhandattam bhavet. Vaikam, the unity will be ever And that is there is that unity. Knowing that unity, Gyatva Brahmamaya Bhava, you become identified with Brahman. You feel you are one absolute. That's why the Brahmagyanis see that he is one with the whole universe. And Ramakrishna is to live in that state. Someone walking on the street, steps on the grass, and he is feeling the same experience. In the relative level, staying in that high plateau of spirituality. 17. Today we start. Same example. Kumbha akaso mahakaso jatha abhinno sarupata. Kumbha akaso mahakaso. Akaso, space in the kumbha. And akaso in the maha, grand space. Jatha, as, abhinno, no separate. Sarupato, as there is separate. People fight with that. My land, your land. My garden, your garden. My country, your country. All imaginary division. This far is borderline of America, this is the borderline of Mexico. Oh, you're crossing, you are illegal, you will go into jail. But is there any line like that? In this space, where is the line? We have created a mental line and put a wall and we put our police forces there. This is my land, this is your land. The akasa. So the space remaining same. Yatha abhinno. In a sense, there is no separation. But it is in our ignorance or in our I, my, I, you. Ahamidam, mamaidam. I and me and mine. Because of that, Naisargiko and Loko Vyavahara. This Loko Vyavahara, the human interaction, this transactional world is behavior is going on. Mahakaso. So it is all conjecture of your mind. There is no division. That's why always says Ishvara staying in the heart of all. There is no difference and it is all only one. Sarvam Kallidam Brahma. All the ideas in the Upanishads are replete with this thought. So this is so simple but so complicated. See, so simple. As we think about, really think about this space, one example, Bhata Akasa Mahaka. Think nothing but, you think that you are a god, you are a pitcher or you are a jar. Akasa is the space inside and the Akasa space outside. What is the difference? Just meditate that, that's all. In that oneness when you feel, the finished spiritual life ends there. But it is only intellectual. You cannot feel it. That's why you all do bhakti sadhana, jnana sadhana, karma yoga, dhyana yoga. It's all these yogas are practicing, only to feel that absolute state of oneness. Tatha, as they are non-different in their essential nature, tatha atma brahmano avedam. That similar meaning atman, atma, which is the inner self, and Brahmano, the cosmic consciousness, what is that? Abhedam, no Veda, no distinction. Gyatva, knowing such, you become Purno Bhava Arjuna. O Arjuna, you become full or complete. Think that you have nothing to ask for. If you can identify that I am that, what you need in the world? What is the meaning of this world? It is so small, so tiny, so minuscule, no? It has no place at all. Oh, I was hurt by your word. What is the position? So many billions of creatures are there. Everyone has sentiment, is it not? The bird has a sentiment, the crawling worm has a sentiment. Everyone is feeling, emotion, all these things more or less manifest. And I am a big guy. I'm happy, I'm unhappy, I'm hurt, I'm dying, I'm killing, I'm bleeding. I. No existence. That's why Swami Vivekananda says, either you say you are nothing, or you say you are everything. So which you like? I am nothing. Nothing takes you to depression. But if you say, I am everywhere, of course, ultimate sense, nothing and everything means the same. No thing will remain in the mind. That is nothing. And then no thing goes away, what remains? Consciousness will remain. That is something. So this is the point to understand. Every day meditate on that. Ghatakasa, Mahakasa. Just think. 10 minutes think. Tell you, your heart will be broadened, na? So, Hridaya amar prakasolo ananto akashe. Rabindranath Tagore sings this song. Hridaya, this is my heart, prakasolo, manifested. Ananta akashe, in the infinite, endless, infinite space. And just expand yourself. That is the Vedanta. See, it makes immediately nothing, we are nothing, but it makes us something. The feel for the moment, oh, yes, that's true. Because that is our true nature. So, that every day to think that this is Mahakasa and it is Ghatakasa. Or you can think, that day we are reading, Ramakrishna said, that you can think, a pitcher dipped into the ocean. And outside everything is ocean. And inside the pitcher, all ocean. Better example, earthen pitcher. Then the water penetrated into it. Every pore of this, it is water. Water inside, water. Ego, even your ego is nothing but it is consciousness. Permeated by consciousness. So meditate every day. Highest meditation, Vedantic meditation. Ashtavakra Sangita or this type of book, many sadhus do read 1 or 2 lines. That is enough for their food for their whole day. And that can give a book boosting. So boosting, a good booster. Small boosting is there. Little, and this is a heavy boosting. That makes one understand that I am not so little. Physically I am little, of course. Mentally, as I said, you are nothing. Not a grain of sand. Grain of sand has a position, we have no position in the comparison to the cosmic reality. Now another example. Nana adhare jatha akaso purno eko hi bhasate tatha upadhisu sarvatra cha ekatma purna nirdvaya. Nana adhare, in the varieties of pots and pans. Jatha akaso, as the space, purno, is remain full. You put the pots and pans or jar or not. It is nothing is here. No jar is here. But the space is the space. The space is covered by these 2 side wood, pieces of wood. But space penetrates into this wood. And inside and outside everything. Table inside, within the drawer, this space. Where is that? You are making distinction. By naming is a drawer, or it is a house, it is this table versus that table. But you are only using nama rupa. That's why it is said, I am forgetting all those beautiful quotations. So it is everything is only name and form, but entire reality. So nana adhare, in many pots and pans or in obstacles or objects, that eka akaso, as space, one space. Eko, only one space is bhashate, is revealed. Tatha upadhisu, these are upadhisu. How many upadhis? Annamaya, pranamaya, manomaya, vijnanamaya, anandamaya, these are upadhi. Limiting adjunct. Why it is called limiting adjunct? Because it limits us. Our infinite nature is limited. I am this physical body. I am this mind. I am this emotion. I am this buddhi. It is limiting me. So that's why it is called upadhi. Tata upadhisu sarvatra. In every upadhi, I am a teacher. I am a student. I am a office boss. I am a cook. I am a driver. Whatever you are talking about, these are all segmenting your infinite identity into this pettiness. I am the President of America, that's also limiting. Beyond America, there are countries. Your country of 5 countries. There, in the British Raj, there was no sun does not set. But that's also limitation. So, anything you find, that is limitation. But Atma remaining the same. So, Eko Atma, only Atma is only one. Purno, complete. It does not need anybody. Whatever you need in the upadhi, you need something to add. God has given us a beautiful body, and people want to decorate it and put additional something. You need add, thinking, oh, my skin is becoming like this, put some cream. But you need not have to put any cream or add anything to that. It is full, complete, and permanent. So that is the idea of fullness. And nirdaya, there is no two in comparison to that. It's only one. Similarly, yatha deepa sahasreshu, beautiful examples, they are poetic. Deepa means the lamp. Sahasreshu means 1,000. Suppose you burn 1,000 lamps there, put 1,000 lamps. In Deepavali, I say this Mormon church is now continuing that lighting, the entire temple. Yeah, this is too small, but it's also a sign of light. In the 100,000 bulbs are given in the temple, that Mormon church here in Wilshire Boulevard or somewhere, on the Wilshire, near the UCLA. There is a whole light, but all the bulbs are so many bulbs, but one electricity. So it says, Jatha Deepa Sahasreshu Banni. In earlier days, they have not electric lamp, but they are flame. So open flame. So that type of, as we candle, like candle. So, but Banni, you touch, everywhere is the heat. One heat permeates in all millions of thousands and thousands of lighted lamps, no? And it's illumining. Two things. It is heat is there, illumination. And it is there. You can see it is there. The bulb is there, its light is there, its heat is there. As it Sat is there, it is there, Sat. Chit, you see it is light, and it is Ananda, heat. Three components are there together. And that's why we call Satchidananda. But that Satchidananda aspect is everywhere the same. How many bulbs you see, all the places you go all over the world, electricity is the only one. So that was the Jatha Deepa Sahasreshu. Banni Rekahi Bhaswara. Only one fire is there in the each of the lamp. So there is a fire in you. Tatha Sarva Sarireshu. Therefore, in every living body, even dead body, consciousness does not go anywhere, no? Because it is dead, consciousness, where will you go? You are in the space. Dead body is in the space. I am moving in the space as a living body. Dead body, I will be dead and it will be remain, but space. That space can be taken away? No. Can I borrow it? You cannot borrow. It seems to be borrowed. It is not borrowed. You move there, space remains here. You go there, you thought that you have borrowed, you go move another area. So you cannot borrow space. It is all the time space, unadulterated space. And when this body goes away, then space remains space. When they put into the, furnace, and it goes very beautifully up and turned into ashes, then what happens? There's all space remaining the same space. Nothing happens to the space. Similarly, sarvasarireshu, know that one consciousness, ekvatma, that one Atman, chit sadabhaya, it is sat, existence, chit, consciousness, abhaya, undying consciousness. That one consciousness means Satchidananda is the same. This is beautiful meditation, no? Close your eyes, think millions of open flame. Deepa. Deepa means the lamp, oil lamp we used to use. So all this lamp, heat. Heat is only one. And the lamp may be of diverse size, but heat remaining the same. Similarly, tatha sarvasarireshu eko atma chidas. Therefore, in all the body, Atman remaining one, it is infinite, it is undying, it is consciousness, it is the reality. Example, another example. Sahasradenushu kshirang swarpirekang na vidyate nana arani prastareshu krishanur veda varjita. Sahasradenushu. Suppose there are 100,000 cows. They are all different shape and size, no? But kshiram, that is the milk, that is the sarpirekang na vidyate, and the butter in it. It is not separate. Everywhere you get the milk. So, one may be black cow, another may be a different color, different design of the body, shape, big, small. But when you have the milk is the same. And nana aroni, in early days, matchsticks, no? 2 stones, prostareshu, rub, and the flame comes out. So as that in that type of stone, the fire is inherent, krishanur, veda varjita. It matters little. Big chunk of 2 stone, small chunk of stone, it rub, the heat is potent and it will come out. As heat is same, as fire is same, as the milk is the same, and diverse types of objects. Therefore, Atma, temni, that in the same way, Atman is the same. Nana jale shaishu evam jalamekang spurattalam nana varnesu puspeshu yekang tan madhurang madhu. Very beautiful poetic examples. Nana jala shaishu, you go to many lakes, Salt Lake, you go to the Lake Tahoe, you go to our reservoir here, you go to any lake, water is the same. Jalasayeshu, many may be the reservoirs, but water is the same. Jalasayeshu, nana jalashu, jalam ekam, only one jala, water, is purity, is manifest like that. Jamun as nana baraneshu, the flower in the garden may be of diverse types of colors and shapes and size. But madhu, the honey, is the same. They collect this honey. That's why the birds, when they sit, they suck the honey. You have seen what is that bird called? Hummingbird. Hummingbird see, it is very nearly to see how he can suck within that second, I do not know. Sitting here and sucking something. Tongues. So sharp, so quick. They get it and happy within few minutes. Babare, how much fluttering that takes the energy out. How much they get, I do not know. It is a tiny body. But a madhu is the same. It sucks the madhu. The bees, best example. Bees are all types of flowers are there. All colors will be there. Variety will be there. But bee goes and sucks honey. Honey is the essence of all this. That means one sweetness, one love, one joy is in everywhere. These are very beautiful ways of, we call meditation. These are meditation mantras. Nana varneshu puspeshu ekam, only one, tan madhuram madhu. That madhu, that sweetness, that honey is the same, one. Ikshudandeshu asankheshu chaikanghi rasamaikshavam tathai sarvabhaveshu chaitannam purnamadvayam. Sugar cane. Go to the sugar cane, the plant area, and you cut any sugar cane and squeeze it. What will come out? Juice will come out. Ikshudandeshu asankheshu. It may be different. Some is thin, some is little rounded, some is little broken, bent. But you squeeze them as rasa, the sweetness, the ras, will be the same. Tatha, in I like that, all these examples are given. Sarva bhavesu. Then now bhava is a very subtle word. Sarva rupesu, in the form they have given the example before. The pitcher put into the ocean or in the space, it may be safe. Now we are going to finer thing. All these bhava, moods, spiritual moods, your way of thinking about spiritual life or any other thought, behind that only that consciousness is lurking behind. You cannot think of anything without that consciousness. Your mind may think, but mind cannot think without consciousness. When mind goes to sleep, they cannot think anything. But that consciousness is essential when mind functions. So consciousness is needed in every aspect, in the physical, in the mental, in the intellectual, in your ego sense. It permeates everywhere. Sarva bhavesu, that's a very beautiful word. In every attitude or every mood, every object that exists. Here as innumerable sugar canes, there is verily the same sugar juice. In the same way, the absolute non-dual consciousness is in every object, that object. Ekane bhava means also object, bhudhatu, which has been here, which is existential side. So anything you see in the world, you know that it is the consciousness. It is the same consciousness. We may be tired, hearing the same one. So what to hear so much? But this is called Vedanta. There is nothing new, nothing new to tell. How much you will tell about the oneness? It is a question of feeling. It is a question of absorbing. It is a question of absorption. That consciousness is your own nature. That is to be known by you. This visible universe, what you call non-self, what you call inert, it's all these divisions, getting out of the divisions, you know that it is all consciousness alone. then how it happens? If it is so, everything is consciousness, then how do I see this infinite universe of diverse nature? Advai purna chaitanye kalpitang mayaya akhilam mrisha sarvam adhishthanam nana rupena bhasate. But this is happening how? What is the secret? How you are talking about only one, and we see all this multiplicity. Advai, where there is no two, non-dual, purna chaitanya, in the consciousness which is absolute and which is full, kalpitam. These are all what talking about, these are all imagination. You have imagined something. Your imagination, false imagination. Imagination itself is false. Why to say a false imagination? But to understand better, we use the double word, false imagination. The imagination is imagination, that is false. So kalpitam. Who have done this kalpana? You. This entire universe of beauty, of sun, moon, stars, galaxy, you have done it? No. Maya, by Maya. What is Maya? Who's Maya? Maya akhilam. This entire universe of diversity has been imagined through Maya. Who has thought that? Who's Maya? Here comes Maya, Brahman, all this. It is the power of Maya, or it is a projection of veiling power of, it is called Sattva, Raja, Tamas. Whatever named, there's different ways they have tried to make us understand that this is wrong, this is not there. You are unnecessarily confusing with imagination. So Advai Purna Chaitanya, in that Purna, absolute consciousness, which is non-dual consciousness, kalpitang maya, by Maya it has been imagined, akhilam means this entire universe. That then, if Maya created, then what is? What about that? Misha sarmam. This Maya is all Misha, it's Mitha. It is non-existence, it is unreal. So long you see, it is there. And you stop seeing, it is not there. Just you go to bed, this world vanishes from you. Someone is not having insomnia, get a strong dose pill and go to bed. But where is your world? All these things happening in this world, it is no existence for you. So it is said, Mrisha, these are all mitha. Mitha means, as long as you see it is there, but when some other state changes, it changes its nature. Kalpitang maya akhilam. And Misha sarvam, that is the point to assert that the way I see that is wrong. But there is a truth. Sarvam adhishthanam, the adhisthana, the substratum of all this visible universe is nana rupena bhasate. That Brahman is the adhisthana, substratum. And that appears in so many forms, names and forms and diversity. So, Mrisha sarvam adhishthanam, only the substratum. Here is the important point. What is the substratum? Substratum is Brahman. The ocean is the found basis, no? Upon that the waves and ripples dance. And it is also said, what little is this ocean, the wave and ripple, how big is the quantity of the ocean? If we compare to, that's why it's called atra tishtat dasangulam. This whole world is created only a little bit. Dasangulam purimito, das anguli purimito. That's measured by the 10 cubits. The cubits, the anguli, yeah, cubits maybe. The whole creation is only surface. Look at the ocean. Beach you go and watch the ocean. How much is the water content? How many trillions and trillions and trillions of gallons of water, no? And all the ripples waves happening, how, on where? Only surface. You go maybe 1,000 feet down or 2,000 feet down, nothing. And go down, perfect. Oh, everything is going on the surface. But you go dive, you go scuba diving and go down, you feel a different world altogether. That's the spirituality. If you can make a scuba diving, dive deep, Thakur used to sing, Dubu 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 dub shagore amar mon. On the wave, dive deep through that and go down, and then there's no world. There's no disturbance. It's all joy, all peace. Perfect calmness, perfect serenity. Akhande misha sarvam adhishtanam. Only it appears in nana rupena bhasate. Bubble, foam, wave, billow. So these are the different forms. But it is happening only on the surface. But it is on the Adhishthana. And what you are seeing, in one sense you say it is all Brahman, or you say it is nothing. Either you say Brahman, because it is ocean water. Or if you want to deny this appearance in comparison to the infinite, and you dive deep into your own self, this world is not there. That's why world is not created. There is philosophy, Eko Jivavad, Drishti Srishtivad, Srishti Drishtivad. Srishti Drishtivad is, Srishti is there, therefore Drishti. I see because it is there. That's duality. Already existing, accepting the world as created. But I see, that's why it is there. Drishti, tai Srishti. I see, it is here. I withdraw, it is not there. So these are different philosophies have been enumerated through these examples. And so Ajato, when they say Ajatobad, it is not created. Yes, it is not created from that standpoint. Because there is no creation, it is only the Brahman. And in that Brahman consciousness, creation is a question of ignorance. So Maya only does that. So Sarvam Adhishtanam Nana Rupena Bhasate. Adhishthana means the example. Like the rope is the Adhishthana, substratum. On that substratum, snake comes. And which snake, this snake, that snake, you can create 1,000 stories on that snake. But it is nothing but the rope. So the ocean is the substratum, rope is the substratum. On the rope, the snake ideas all came. There is a stump, tree, no? Tree stump. In darkness and in ignorance, you can see so many things. It is the Adhishtan, it is substratum. It appears to you in your imaginary mind, you are a frightened person, or you think that someone is hunting and like to find you. Some people feel that, oh, someone is following me. Where is that? So they will see that, oh my God, that guy is sitting there. But it is the tree, stump tree. No one is standing there. A person who has a thief, he will think, oh, that's a policeman standing there. Huh? And the policeman will think, oh, that's the guy who is searching, maybe there. No? So these are all imagination according to the mind of the person. So we are seeing the world according to our mind condition. This world is all sweet, joyful, and this world all bitter and everything, depending on how the mind is reflecting. That is the Maya Kriyate. It is created by Maya or individual ignorance. It is called individual ignorance. Akhande bimale purne dvaita gandha vivarjite. Akhande bimale purne dvaita gandha vivarjite. Nannat kinchit kevalang sat nana bhavenu rajati. Why they are also talking so many times, I don't understand. We have understood everything, no? That's why it's a question. Some people will be tired of hearing. And why are you saying? We have understood. American culture is that don't repeat the same thing 2 times. Good lectures, good talks. But Indian style is different. You have to apurva obhasa. You have to say the same thing repeated. Because one truth, let it enter. Constantly you have to say, day and night you have to say that. And Vedanta will, Larry, in one sentence I have said, why are you repeating the same sentence? That's why all the chants and mantras, are 2 different types of chants are there. Some songs are there, you just see the lyrics of the Western, the long lyrics, they are descriptive, 1 page, 2 page, 3 pages. But in Hindu lyrics you go 7 lines, 4 lines, 3 lines, repeating that, and come back to 1 line, come back to 1 word, Shiva, 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 Shiva. Krishna, 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 Rama, 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 and Rama, 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 Rama. All this stuff, one. The truth, ideas are, see the deep distinction between these two. Our mind should be focused ultimately into one. And there comes the deeper joy. But this is the same thing. He is not saying many things, but one thing to put in, just inject into our brain, trying to do so many ways, what an effort they are doing. It is their grace upon us to put into our brain, in any way, if it goes little 1 inch, something of this idea. So, again he is saying, Akhande bimale purne, in that full, complete, akhanda, unbroken, stainless, bimala, kevalam, only, sat, it is there, rajate, it is standing in its own glory. It is standing in its own glory. It is that reality. And nana bhaveno, only you see that in diverse forms it is standing before it. And they are not true. No annat kinchit kevalam, there is nothing else but that sat is only abiding, truth is standing there. Sapna drishyate sarvam, everything is perceived as sapna. You see, don't take it so seriously. How seriously we take everything in life, and how we become really lost into it. And the moment we burst into fire and anger and throwing the stone, throwing the glass in the door and banging the door. When we get mad, what do we do? All these things, so serious. And it is sapna, like you are seeing the dream. Sapna. Sapnavad drishyate sarvam. You are seeing everything, you think so serious. Don't be serious. It is only sapna. It is a dream. Dream has no reality except in your creation, in your mind. You are thinking so much, but your mind is creating all this hodgepodge. Good, bad, everything is your mind. So why do you pay value to the mind? Mind is so much fickle. And some mind is the creation of ignorance, of maya. And you are giving too much value to that and not giving the substratum, value of the substratum upon which this dancing is going on. You are not looking at the ocean, but you are only looking at the surface. And the surface is just momentarily created by the wind. Wind stops, all these ripples will stop. Wind rages, raging wind comes, then storm starts. Storm becomes tsunami and violent things. All the houses will be broken in one storm. So everything is happening on this level of Maya. So sapnavad drishyate sarvam. But what is seeing? You are seeing chit vivartang chidevahi. It is the vivarta of chit consciousness. Very important point. Vivarta of chit. Vivarta is a technical term. Vivarta means without transforming really its very substratum, it appears differently. The gross example, looking at the rope, we are thinking snake, and we feel all the consequences of that. Now, similarly, it is vivarta, but nothing has changed. So we are seeing this world with name and form so true, but it is only chit is there, the substratum, and all you are seeing, your composition of your mind. Your fertile mind is creating. There are questions, of course. My mind, if it is created, why you are also seeing the same thing? I am also seeing the same thing. Why? I should be different, you should be different. No, it is cosmic mind has created this. That's why we are a part of that cosmic mind. So we all see the same thing. And individual mind, we are 10 people in the same room sleeping. 10 people will be dreaming 10 dreams. Totally different. That means it is our mental creation, individual, and this is cosmic. This is the distinction. Individual and the cosmic. Cosmic and the individual. So, sapnavad drishyate sarvam chit vivartam. It is the vivarta of the Chaitanya, consciousness. Chidevahi, it is only consciousness. In your dream, whatever you are thinking, or your imagination, what you are projecting, this is not true, but it is the rope. Suppose that when you are running and the rope strangled around your feet, you are not seeing as rope that time. In ignorance you are thinking, the snake has strangled my leg, no? And then you cry out because you think that it is a snake. But the snake is not there, it is a rope and rope only. Chidevo, chidevo, chidevo. I am interacting, I am talking, I am seeing, it is only chit, Chaitanya, consciousness. Without changing, it can appear in different way. But if you say that it is vivartavad, and there is another philosophy which is called Parinamavad. Parinamavad means it has transformed. Like you take some yogurt. How do you take the yogurt? Can you bring it back to milk? No. That is the example of Parinama. Parinama means it has transformed. God has become this. No, that cannot be. And God is no, that is God, that God we are, Vedantic God is not that God. Many people think God has become this. God has not. Brahman has become this. Brahman appears, better language, Brahman appears like this. If it has become, it cannot go back. Milk, when it is put to curd or yogurt, it cannot go back to the milk. But the rope, remaining rope, can create the snake. Snake can go away, snake can come. That's called vivarta. Without changing the original, you can have experience, tangible experience of the world, and which is, you cannot deny that. So, sapnavad drishyate sarvam chit vivartam, and it is only consciousness. That means what I am seeing nothing but consciousness. I am sitting nothing but Atman, nothing but Brahman, nothing but Satchidananda. Kevalang, clarifying the next line, Kevalang Brahma Matrastu. Now what you are seeing, feeling, experiencing, it is only and only Brahma. It is only Brahma Matrastu. Satchidanandam. That is Satchidanandam. It is Advayam, non-dual. There is no two in it, though you see it many. So we end here. We have read up to verse number 25. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Sri Ram Krishna Arpanamastu. So we'll be in the class again tomorrow for gospel, and I will be giving the gospel class. Today is what?
Today is 5th December.
6.
5th March.
Now a few questions have come. Challenge to ocean and drop analogy. Dualist view would be that a drop is small portion of the ocean, a large one, and therefore there is a difference in power. Is it so with Brahman and Jiva? You say Jiva and Brahman you cannot compare. You can say Brahman and Atman. You can compare Jiva with Ishvara. These are all technical things. Be very careful when you put this language there. Ocean is a drop. A drop of what? Water. Ocean is ocean and a drop. That is the duality, no? Drop. But drop is H2O. Ocean is H2O. Though it appears different, but when you analyze it, it is the same. So, a drop is a small portion and ocean is a large one. Yes, true. That's called the Jivatma, Paramatma. That is the difference. Jivatma and Paramatma. It is small, it is big. But the difference in power, yes, manifestation. As we think we are human being and avatar is also human being. What is the difference? I have 2 eyes, Ramakrishna has 2 eyes. I have 2 hands and Ramakrishna, so I am equal. No, it is a power, manifestation of the power of God's power, God Himself. So, that is the point. The power is the question, difference is the power. How do we overcome that counter argument, doubt in our practice? How can by another analogy? Argument can be counteracted by another putting another argument, as the lawyers do. You put one argument, they put another argument, and whose argument becomes powerful? That person. But here the permanent argument is that what we have read, those are the permanent arguments. Powerful arguments, and you dive deep and stabilize your mind there, and you will find that the truth is becoming really. You will feel that, oh, it is true, it is true. But conviction will come. First conviction will come, then it will deeper understanding will come, and then at that deeper understanding you will feel that, yes, there is the ultimate truth is the only one truth. So it is a question of practice. We have to practice that what we are reading, that though apparently it is different but is all one. As we read all these verses now for 1 hour, I think that is our practice. Another question, the same consciousness is behind all thoughts, but some are directly from consciousness plane, and some coming from Maya plane. Feeling of hatred, anger, etc. How to know which is coming from Atman? Everything is coming from Atman. All your good thoughts, bad thoughts are where? Substratum, we read the substratum. The beautiful, soothing waves are coming on the surface of the water. Violent waves are also coming from the ocean. So substratum is the same. Therefore, the consciousness is the same. Only it is directly, it is that's why we have to understand that we are covered with the 5 coverings. We call the sheets. What are the 5 sheets? Ego sheet. Inside is the Atman. We are saying inside to understand. It is outside also. First take it this way. Inside the Atman. And it is covered with ego seed, I. That is covered by buddhi seed, another layer. Like the onion. Inside, pith. There is no pith though. I am imagining that there is one central pith. And now, remove. So, you have 5 layers. Think of 5 layers. One is the ego, very close to the Atman. First covering. Next covering, around ego, is our intellect. Then, covering that is our mind. Covering is that our prana shakti energy, physical energy, mental energy, all energy there. And behind that this big place and moon and eyes and nose and this and that is the 5 sheets. So if we understand, these 5 sheets are covering the consciousness. But consciousness cannot be covered like space. It permeates to the body. That's why body heat is there, body functioning is there. No, if nothing happens, doctor then have to cut pieces and put something which is deficient, vitamin D, vitamin C, or whatever is needed, B12, and all these things are how many medicines they give to repair those areas. So this is the outside, but it is inside is the same consciousness permeating. So we have to meditate in that way. That is the everything coming out of Atman. But if you want to say a little bit, Atman covered with ignorance. First product of ignorance is ego. Second product of ignorance is intellect. Third product of ignorance is prana. Then you go to the body. Annomayo, pranomayo, manomayo, vijnanomayo, anandamayo. These are the 5. Anandamaya means ego. Anandamaya means ego. Because we feel most joy when we go to that every day. When we deep sleep, there is only ego remains. Ego also sleeps, but that is the last cover. Another question, according to Vedanta, if everything, including our emotion, is an illusion, then is love for Guru also an illusion? Yes, love for Guru is also an illusion. That's why I say, Guru naiva me. Shankaracharya says that I have no Guru, I have no disciple, I am no Guru. Yes, if we reach that point, there is no two, so where is Guru? Gurus also in the level of sadhana. When one reaches that state of absolute oneness, where is Guru, where is Sishya? There is no two. So how can it be God and the Jiva? Where will be Guru, where will be Sishya? Where is husband, where is wife? Where is children, where is samsara, where is world? Nothing remains. So in that state is a great state. Okay, here, should we try to convince others to follow Shreya if they follow prayer over Shreya? Or should we only worry about our own following of Guru's instruction? Yes, we should always live a life and always help others to live the life. But don't give advice to anyone, no one will listen. Rather you focus on your life. If you say anything, one time they will listen, second time they will be angry, third time they will be saying, you want to teach me, fourth time they will not turn your face from you. So you can tell everything if that helps that person. But it is true, you cannot say anything and change anyone. You are mistaken. If you have not learned, learn. Whole through the life you will learn that. Shreya means what is good, auspicious, what is spiritually benefiting. And prayer is that which gives material benefit, immediate joy, immediate fun. Prayer and Shreya. Shreya is for the path of holiness, good, love, joy. And Guru's instruction is to reach that point. Till you reach that point, you will have to practice Guru, what Guru has said. But when you reach there, where is Guru? Where is That's why there is a story that one disciple went to a guru and get knowledge. The guru said, give me the first dakshina. That means, give me my fees first. Well, why? But if you get the knowledge, then who is guru? Who will give anything? There is no guru, there is no disciple then. Just a joke. Now we project from our minds.
Paragraph 45. What is paragraph 45? 245.
So what is the paragraph 245? I do not know. Maybe she is referring something. Bhuvan, you can write what is paragraph 245? Okay. Rita, we project from our minds and so need to purify our minds so that we can project beautiful things. Wonderful. Yes, that is the thing. We project from our minds. There. But when mind becomes pure, it will project good things. Mind becomes dirty, it will project bad things. That's why it is said, you make your mind dirty first and see dirtiness others. The Brahmaganis don't see dirtiness. You see, we are reading Sarvadevananda Swami's book. Every point he is saying, don't see fault with others. Don't think about others. If anyone see, I say, I don't know, Lord, I don't know, I don't want to know. Look at yourself. That is the difference, no? So, dirty mind will project dirtiness. It's a simple formula. Pure mind will see purity. Pure people don't see any wrong. Even though there is wrong. But they don't see that. They see the goodness in that. So, that's why, how is the sweetness? How is the sweetness the same if we can distinguish different in type of water? How is the sweetness the same if we can distinguish difference in type of... When you are distinguishing in different types of water, then you are in duality. When your mind becomes so pure, you see only oneness, so there is no question of fresh water, bad water, good water. A person, we are aware, no? You bring some water, we can check on, and you see it is good, it is bad. But when that person is not in the body consciousness or not in a coma state, or you put some water in the mouth, will he distinguish anything? No, because his mind is not functioning right. So in thinking of God, when one becomes so pure, for them dirty water and pure water becomes same. What does Brahman get out of the Leela and why? I do not know. Because we are in the world, so we say it is his play. But what does Brahman get? He does not get anything. Brahman does not get anything. Brahman does not get anything because he is nothing to be fulfilled with. There is nothing that he needs. He is full. Paragraph 245 was that, my question reference, the paragraph 245 book, towards the goal supreme. Oh, acha. It was towards the goal supreme. That question is there, and that she was asking. What is that question?
Sreyo and Preyo.
Sreyo and Preyo, right. Okay, thank you. Okay, Jaima, we have to practice. Simple thing is we have to practice. See, when you speak and forget the world for a few minutes, it looks good, no? It seems good. At least these few minutes, it is good, it is better. But now, I'll again go back to the same old rut. So now if we continue now also, when reading is over, my book is over, not chattering for other objects immediately, rather we continue this thought, it will be ours gradually. Day and night, that's why it is called Kalang Nayat Vedanta Chintaya. From morning till evening, till you go to bed, spend your time in the thinking of the Vedantic truth. Kalang Nayat Vedanta Chintaya. Asupte Amrite. Sanskrit word is so deep. Supte means, means till then, supti means deep sleep. When you just body falls in the bed and you forget. Till then, when you are awake and till you go and lie down in bed, good, gone. Every split second, supte. Every day, think that you are Atman, you are pure, you are self, you are true. Amrite. Not one day. I am doing Vedanta for 10 years. 10 years? What did you gain? Look at your character. 10 years Vedanta has made you what? Any change? Or the same old guy, same fight, same crookedness, same negativity, and I am Vedanta. No. You have to continue because dirt and dust is more there. Rab, Ashukte, Amnite. Till you go to sleep and till you die. People will put this body to fire and then you say, I am that. Swami Vivekananda said, no? He saw a tiger is carrying a holy man. Holy man is in the mouth, no? He's catching the neck and body in his back and is walking. And Swami said, So I am that. Till the sadhu is talking out, I am that. He's go and eat. Tiger has a good meal today. And at that point of death, in the utmost point, he's saying, I am that. Soham. No? So how much practice they have done? So it needs, we should be very serious. Not superficial thing we'll do. Anyhow, Jaima, thank you. We end here.